Hi, everyone. This is Kit with Americans Learn, and today we got ourselves an interesting topic to talk about. Now, we've talked about world history, we've talked about great battles and individuals that have, well, shaken the impact of our world, but now we got something different. It has to relate to a little bit of science fiction and also a little bit of relation to our world as well. And if this is controversial to you, all right, fine, look away. But it's titled "Is God a Virus?" by Quinn's Ideas. So, folks, listen to me very well. Please support the original content creator, you hip, cool cats. I expect all of you to do that. But also, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out our channel as well. And that way you're made aware we upload new content upon our YouTube channel. So, without further ado, since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's play this video in a 3, a 2, and uno. Is God a virus? I don't know how to pronounce that word down there.
Hi guys, it's Quinn here. If you enjoy my videos, consider hitting the like button. It's the only way the YouTube algorithm really notices me. Echopraxia is a book set in one of the most...
Echopraxia. There you go. I didn't want to pronounce the word and sound and embarrass myself, but echopraxia. 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 There you go.
Interesting sci-fi universes that I have covered on this channel. It is technically a sequel to Blind Sight, but it's not necessary that you read Blind Sight to understand Echopraxia. Echopraxia is set in the late 21st century, about 14 years after man's first contact with alien life, a life form they had never seen. In all that time, it had watched them silently, never revealing itself to the whole of humanity.
I'm just going to say this. You know, as much as people like to hold on to the idea of the idealistic future that was done by Gene Roddenberry, I think it's a bad idea. I think the Federation Starfleet is a bad, horrible mistake. It's too trustworthy, too open, just too idealistic for its own good. Let's face it, you need more Cisco's on the wall than you need Janeways, Picards, or Kirks. You need a Cisco. And in the grim, dark future of the uncertainty of the great void, you need to be 40K. Imperious. And trust in the God Emperor.
After it was revealed that an intelligent alien presence was lurking, humanity was set into motion and united as they had never been before. Curiously enough, Earth didn't even know if it was in danger or if it had even been threatened by the life forms. It seems humanity was driven initially by the simple threat to its own self-importance within the universe. The world had put its petty differences aside, spared no expense, thrown together the best damn ship the 21st century could muster. They crewed it with expendable bleeding edgers and sent them off along some best guess bearing, carrying a phrase book that spelled "Take me to your leader" in 1,000 languages. The first book in the series details the events which occur on Theseus. I have already covered Blind Sight in 2 other videos, which you can find linked in the description. Like I said earlier, Peter Watts has crafted a very interesting universe here. It is a world where humans have reawakened an ancient, long-forgotten, intelligent predator, and essentially enslaved them. It is a world where a religious group known as the Bicameral Order, through an unknown method involving the rewiring of the temporal lobe and connecting to each other in a hive mind supercomputer, are
Break away from the hive mind. Do not trust the hive mind.
able to come to fundamental truths about the nature of the universe. Their discoveries were far more accurate than those of traditional methods of science. As some of you may know, this is a book series with vampires and zombies, and intriguing science-based explanations for their existence. But Echopraxia in particular brings up one of the most interesting concepts I've ever encountered in any science fiction book ever. and that is the concept of the digital universe and God as a virus. Now, this is a concept that comes from the field of digital physics, which
Okay. This is an interesting concept that won't upset any of those who are very religious. So, is God a virus? What does God need with a spaceship?
keep in mind is all theoretical. It is based on the premise that the universe is pure mathematics at its base.
Hmm.
Every event that occurs can be thought of as a kind of computation. This could mean that the universe is a simulation, but that is not necessary for the idea to work. The universe could itself be a giant computer. Physics would be its software, and matter its hardware. Every movement of an electron would be a calculation in the vast supercomputer. In some models of the digital universe, matter itself is merely an instantation of numbers.
You know, that's got to be pretty earth-shattering too, because I have wondered if we are a simulation, if we are a computer program, or either that it was all just a matter of luck that life evolved on this planet. Now, is there life on other worlds? I'm willing to bet yes. The universe, as vast as it is, even though Earth might be an Earth-like planet like ours might be rare, there might be others like us. However, just so you all know, our planet is extremely fortunate. We have the right size core. We had an incident where a moon-like planet or other planet about the size, almost the size of Earth, crashed into Earth, and which led to the creation of the moon and everything else. Um, and there, obviously, that's one of the many theories about how Earth came to be. Um, but you know, we're a planet that's in the right spot at the right location in the right time, in which life can evolve and adapt on this planet, and we're lucky. We're very lucky that we are what we are. Is there another planet like us? Maybe, but it's a big old maybe.
The digital
I'm gonna go for a kind of maybe. There is. There has to be. There has to be other Earth-like planets out there. Not as many, but for those who know the equation, and type it in the comment section below. What are the possibilities of an Earth-like planet? Now, I'm not saying us going there, but the other possibility of an Earth-like. I'm pretty sure there's an equation out there.
universe is a widely accepted concept in the universe in which Echopraxia and Blindsight take place, and it sets the stage for one of the most interesting concepts in Echopraxia. Everything's numbers go down far enough, don't you know? She poked him, pinched his arm. You think this is continuous? You think there's anything but math? He knew there wasn't. Digital physics had reigned supreme since before he'd been born, and its dictums were as incontrovertible as they were absurd. Numbers didn't just describe reality, numbers were reality. Discrete steps functioned smoothing up across the Planck length into an illusion of substance. In the digital universe, God is not a thing, not an entity or person nor chemical reaction, but a process, a kind of program, a master algorithm capable of defining the laws of physics. The bicamerals were only able to discover its existence by noticing the impossible events, violations of the laws of physics, miracles. Star formation way below the Z-limit. Photons doing things they're not supposed to. The meta rules changing over by the Cloverleaf Nebula. They vindicated the Smolin model or something. I don't know, it's beyond me, so you'd never get it in a million years. But they found something impossible. Way down deep. A miracle. I think more than one. But that's what I said. Wait a second. Brooks frowned. If the laws of physics are part of some universal operating system, and God, by definition, breaks them, you're basically saying, don't stop now, Roach. You're almost there. You're basically saying God's a virus. The concept of God as a virus, a program within the universe capable of breaking the laws of physics as it sees fit, is a mind-blowing concept. But there is another eerie question that comes out.
That is a very frightening situation because obviously there are rules to physics, rules in mathematics, rules in everything. And some things cannot be broken unless a miracle does happen. But is that truly a miracle? Or is it contagion? Is it a virus? Calls into question, what is the essence of purity and the purity of essence?
Out. Is it a necessary program or a bug within the system? But it gets even more eerie than that. If you accept that God is a bug, then that would seem to indicate that the universe is not operating properly. Maybe reality is not the correct reality. But that raises the question,
Ah,
does the
that's a huge existential crisis right there. What's a correct reality? Ha! What is it?
correct universe look like? Alter the fundamental code slightly, and perhaps the universe no longer supports life. And maybe it was never meant to. Maybe the Alpha's wrong. Maybe life's just a parasitic offshoot of a corrupted operating system. Humankind tends to be very anthropocentric. We tend to see ourselves as the center of the universe.
As we should. Humanity first. I'm going to say that again with utmost confidence. Humanity first. We're not the problem. We're the solution.
But maybe life, human life at least, is a fluke. All of the many thousands of years of humanity's existence has been but a blip on the cosmic scale. It would be foolish to think that the universe was made for us. Echopraxia is a very good book, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of the incredible concepts that are touched on in this book. I'll be exploring more of the concepts in this book in a future video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. By the way, guys, if you saw my community post, I know I said I was going to have a really long video out that is still coming in the next few days, but I decided to put this one out first, mainly because I'm not done working on the longer one. But I just thought I'd let you guys know for those of you that were wondering about it. Peace.
Okay. I have so many questions. Now I want to read Exopraxia now. I want to read the first book and the second book. That was an incredible viewing. Really kind of shook me to the core, especially about, well, is God a virus? Is God a problem with the program? And are we a offshoot of that problem? To which I have to say, no, we're not. For humanity has always done the fantastic job of leading through peace and diplomacy. Let's look at all the great empires, such as the Roman Empire, for example, that never once did anything wrong and has been an inspiration throughout civilization. No, but seriously, wow. Great channel, great video. Quinn's ideas. Please support the original content creator. If you guys and gals want us to check out more of this video, of this content creator here for Americans Learn, type your response in the description box below. And also, I would like to know the equation. How many Earth-like planets are out there? And cite your source. Make sure everything's articulate and correct. I want to know, are we truly alone in this great galaxy? We shall see.